This is Showtime, Sean Porter, and you are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
You too. Yeah. God damn. What up, YouTube? Big T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Man, if you don't get your goof ass in here, hit the bag. If you catch me for the first time, like, comment, subscribe. Most definitely hit the bell, man. Make sure it's black so when I drop, take a few minutes, come hang out with your boy. Shout out to not just the subscribers, but members of the channel, man. My guy John out the BX, Mark Nash TV, D1's Boxing, Kyrie Celestine, man. I truly appreciate y'all. I got something hot bubbling on that members only right now, man. So check that out. All right, Devin the Dream Haney. It ain't no secret. He's big for the weight division. We talked about him at 35 blowing up. We talked about him at 140 blowing up, especially the Regis Prograis fight. He looked massive over Regis Prograis. It was reported that he came in around 165 that night. Big for the division. We seen him shrink himself down, looking like a Skeletor, Ethiopian, a starving African child trying to make those weights. And it's interesting because according to Eddie Hearn, because this fight that they're trying to make, or it looks like they're on the cusp of making with Liam Paro, is for the IBF, the only sanctioning body with a rehydration clause. They're trying. It appears that they could be trying to avoid that clause, right? Now, Eddie Hearn is saying because Devin Haney is a champion in recess for the WBC, if in fact they can get this fight made before the December the 7th, this fight could be viewed as a unification fight. And then that particular IBF rule won't matter. Oh, make that shit make sense. Get the fuck out of here, man. So if in fact they can do it before December the 7th or get it made before then, in which I thought that was the actual target date, but it says made before then. This because it would be considered a unification, it would become null and void as far as the 10-pound rehydration clause, right? Which would allow him to rehydrate to whatever he wants come the next day.
Hey,
but if
bro,
not,
come on now,
he would have to weigh in that morning. And he couldn't weigh over 150 pounds. Now, Devin Haney's been able to get away with this because he's been so young. Put your body through some things while you're young, but he's starting to slowly creep up in age. And I think we've seen him, when he's trying to weigh in at these lower weight classes, he just doesn't look healthy. Out of everybody in boxing, outside of Frank Martin recently, the most unhealthiest person I've seen and witnessed on a scale would be Devin Haney. When you looked at how he weighed in against Kambosos and Regis Prograis, it just, even Lomachenko, he just didn't look as healthy as I would like for him to look. And that's just him. He's a bigger man, right? More than likely, he definitely should be campaigning at 47 or even 54. He has that frame now, all right? But I think this is some bullshit, right? Not only that do I think it's some bullshit, I think if you are a champion in recess, which is something that he requested because he got to keep the WBC championship or the WBC title after losing to Ryan Garcia when they overturned it, right? They gave him his O back and he got to keep the title, right? Because Ryan missed weight anyway, so the title was never on the line. Because you gave up the title and now Albert Puyo has been lifted to full WBC champion, how could you possibly count that as a unification bout? If he was to exercise his champion in recess privilege, it would have to be for the actual WBC, which would be versus Albert Puyo. That's what makes the most sense to me. How could you possibly call it a unification bout with
bro, come
the
on
IBF
now,
champion, Liam Paro? I don't get it. Maybe you guys can understand it and break it down for me. But for Eddie Hearn to come out and say this, it's just, It's ridiculous, right? Don't try and get around this loophole, bro. We know Devin Haney big. We know more than likely Liam Paro's a true 40-pounder. But come on, man. We know he's going to blow up to 25 pounds. But if he want to contest for the IBF, you got to play by the rules. That's their rule. And I like that rule. Shout out to everybody who likes the rehydration clauses. Because listen, at the end of the day, say what you want. It keeps the bigger fighters in their weight classes. Big facts. Why would we be against motherfuckers being in their own weight classes? Why? I don't see the problem. Definitely want to know y'all thoughts, man. That's all I got for you on this one. Big TL Heavy Bag. I'm out of here. Talk to him, Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.